Hey everyone, it's Trevor at the Weight Loss War podcast back again. It is January 7th, and we are going to start with another quote like usual. This one is from Gina Davis, who said, "If you risk nothing, then you risk everything." Now, when I started this podcast, my goal was to examine mindset and get people to shift from looking at weight loss as I need to get down to a certain weight or I need, you know, the number on the scale to be this to getting down and moving beyond that. It needs to be a lifestyle change. It needs to be a mindset change because the battle doesn't start until we get there, right? And that's where I wanted to bring this quote in today. If you can hear, I've still kind of got a scratchy throat and it hurts to talk. So this is going to be another short podcast, short episode. But back to the quote. If you risk nothing, then you risk everything. I want to bring that up at the beginning of the year because if you aren't doing anything, if you aren't taking steps, if you aren't moving forward, if you aren't trying anything new, you're not going to make progress, right? You are risking any future benefit, any future change, or any future good that can come into your life by staying where you are. So, what do we do to take that first step? What is the way that we move forward? And I mentioned yesterday, and I know we all talk about New Year's resolutions, and it never really lasts, and it's just a thing that you do at the start of the year. We've all been there. But I want this to kind of be something that everyone takes a second and listens to and thinks through and says, okay, what can I do to get where I want to be? And really focus on that. What do I want my year to be? For example, for me, for this podcast, I would like to have 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Is that ambitious? To some people, maybe. To some people, not. I think it's a reasonable goal. I could be wrong, but it's something that I'm going to aim for, that I'm going to try to achieve. For my health goals, I would like to build some muscle and get my stomach down. I'm not really concerned about my weight specifically right now. I'm more concerned about my physique and being healthier, making healthier choices. So that's not really a very defined goal. So what I need to do is think about what a quantifiable goal for me would be. Somewhere that I can go, something that I can aim towards, and then make a specific plan to get there. And that's what I'd like each of you to do is to think what you want to achieve, whether it's in the next month, 3 months, the next year. If you don't have that mindset, then you're risking all of the benefits that you could have just to be stagnant and maybe not even be stagnant, but to be moving backwards. So think about what you're doing. Think about where you want to be, where you want to end up. And then let's make a plan to get there. like I said, this is a podcast that I want to be about mindset for weight loss, but it can be applied to anything in your life. But that's what I've been contemplating this week and last week is what can we do to what can I do to meet my goal? Where do I want to be? And it doesn't have to be something that I do in one day. And I think maybe if you unless you already know and have been contemplating this for a while, trying to figure this out in one day may not be the right choice. You may need to think about it, come back, chew it over a bit, then make a decision on what your goal should be. Because if you aren't committed to it, then you've already failed. So think about that and let me leave you with that today. Take some time, take 3 or 4 days to think about what you want to do this year, specifically for those listening in the health spectrum, but anywhere in your life. And then take another day or two to think about what you need to get there, and then implement the plan and start. So I'm going to leave you with that for today. Like I said, my throat hurts. So uh, appreciate anyone who listens. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email at trevor@ultimatemedicalweightloss.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.